Woo! Boy. My type of year, man. My type of year. My type of weather. It's gonna be a long one here, y'all. So, oh man. This shit is like I don't know, it's like just reach in the bag and whatever you pull out, that's the problem with the Cowboys right now. You can reach in the bag and pull out anything and I'll be like, yep, that too. So you can literally start anywhere, you know. For those that don't know, you know, Troy Aikman kind of just laid it all out there like, hey man, blow the whole fucking thing up. Blow it the fuck up. Just start over. I wouldn't even give a shit. We got the Eagles Sunday, but before we handle business with that, we just got to address everything, you know. Before you can eat the food, you got to make sure it's cooked right. You know what I'm saying? Got to make sure the shit is cooked correctly. This Sunday is a big one. This is a big one. So, it's just right that we address everything that is wrong right now before Sunday even get here. Not making excuses already, but it's a necessary to, you know, lay it all out there so those oblivion Cowboy fans that criticize video makers for pointing out things can already know ahead of time, hey, this is going to happen. That is going to happen. You can go back and watch the video I did saying that, you know, Jerry's trying to give Dak everything he can besides coaches. And with the limited quarterback like Dak Prescott, he's going to have it. He's got to have everything or he's going to fail because he's not very good. And that's why he went in the fourth round. You know, 2016 may have been the best we'll see of him. But I do think if you change up a couple of things, you can get good play out of him. Like, we need a really good offensive coordinator. We need a great OC. You know, we need a great OC and a good coach. You can just go back to the play calling last week. I mean, this past Monday. You can go back to the play calling for one, and it was just bad. The play calling was bad. They did some good things, but those good things you saw, the basic good things that Lanahan to give you in his 2-page playbook, as I like to call it. It's 2 pages. And I saw Martellus Wiley say, oh, you got the same coach you had in 2014 and 2016 with winning seasons. That is true. That is very true. Let me tell you what happened in 2014 and 2016, though. In 2014, this O-line was healthy. 2014, DeMarco Murray led the league in rushing yards. In 2014, Dez Bryant had 16 touchdowns, I think 1,400 yards. In 2014, Tony Romo was bombing away every goddamn game. You don't need the coaches when the players are that good. And that's what we got. We got players clicking on every cylinder under the fucking hood. And Garrett didn't have to do nothing, or Lanahan. Just put the players out there and they played. Wasn't nobody going to do nothing about this offensive line back then. It wasn't nothing you can do about that O-line. Nothing. It wasn't nothing you could do about that offensive line. And so that's when that's why we had such a good season. It wasn't Lanahan because the only thing we did, bulldoze everybody better, let DeMarco Murray ran, and Tony Romo threw it to Dez Bryant. T. Will had 6 touchdowns, may I add, in 2016 along with Dez, 16 touchdowns. Gavin Escobar, the tight end, had 4 touchdowns. So that's Dez Bryant with 16. T. Will had 8. Dez Bryant had 16 touchdowns. Terrence Williams had 8 touchdowns, and Gavin Escobar had 4. So that's what you had. You had Tony Romo just getting the ball to everybody because that's what he did. You had DeMarco Murray just running behind this big-ass offensive line. Massive offensive line back then. We're definitely not the same no more. The 2014 offensive line can kick 2018's offensive line ass easily. And 2016, you had Ronald Leary finally clicking with Tyron Smith. You had Travis Frederick doing what the fuck he do. You had Zach Martin doing what the fuck he do. You had, what's his name? Oh my God, what's the guy named? Doug Free. You had Doug Free who had his mishaps every now and then, but goddamn it, I would rather take Doug Free over Lyle Collins at this point. So in 2016, we had another offensive line that fucking ran the league. And not forget, we had another NFL leading rusher in Ezekiel Elliott. You see? We had Beasley with over 800 yards. We had Dez Bryant with over 700 yards. You know what I'm saying? These guys was killing. We were killing. So 2016 was another season that you did not need your coaches to do nothing special because the players were clicking on every cylinder under the fucking hood. So for everybody that's trying to say, oh, it's not the coaches because these the same coaches had winning season. No, it was the players that took us there. Now you can say, well, what happened to those players right now? Well, let me tell you what happens to those players. The NFL happens. The same thing that happens to every player when another team figures you out. That's when it's time for the coaches to do their job. Now, you can say players screw the fuck up. Yes, Dak Prescott is basic as basic comes. He's basic as basic and calm. You know, it just is what it is with Dak Prescott. But the coaches aren't doing him any favors either. You know what I'm saying? Jerry Jones has already said he's going to extend Dak Prescott. My audio might be shitty because I don't have my mic hooked up. Fuck it, we just gonna rock anyway. Jerry Jones has already said he's extending Dak Prescott. So we know he's gonna be here. If you bring back Jason Garrett and Lanahan with Dak Prescott, we're gonna have another losing season. We had a losing season last year. 9-7 is losing. We're already in the losing season and we're 8 games in. We're 3-5. Shitty plays, shitty coaches, just all fucking terrible. It's just fucking terrible. This shit is so fucking trash. Like, you got to look at Dak Prescott in 2016. 2016, Dak Prescott balled out because teams was trying to stop Ezekiel Elliott, open up the pass game. Nobody expected Beasley to do what he did. You know, Dez Bryant was still getting double covered, and he helped out a lot in the passing game too. And Dak Prescott was able to look pretty damn good because the focus wasn't on him. You know what I'm saying? The focus was on 21 because 21 was tearing the league up. And everybody expected Dez Bryant to have another big season, which he didn't because Beasley kind of took over. And Dak Prescott really didn't have to do much. Last year, we lost an offensive lineman. That's the coach's problem. We should have had better depth to put over there in the place of Tyron Smith. Chaz Green had one good practice where he did pretty good against Taco, and they told him he was ready. That's just shitty coaching. That's just shitty fucking coaching. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna blame Sean Lee. I hate when people say no Sean Lee. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Come on, no Sean Lee. Oh, fuck. You still gotta put up points. We went 3 games without a touchdown. That's not Sean Lee. That's not even Tyron Smith. That's Dak Prescott, and that's poor ass coaching. So without Zeke, they just say, hey, we figured out Dak Prescott. He's not a pocket quarterback. We know what he's gonna do. He can't see the whole field. He's going to dink and dunk the whole fucking game. His footwork isn't good. You know what? Let's just fill up the box and play man-to-man because Dak can't throw. You know, those 300-yard games, you know, one of those games, Dez Bryant had 2 touchdowns for $130, and that's because they was trying to sell out for Zeke again. That was the playoff game. They were trying to, you know, stop Zeke again and, you know, it opened up the passing game for Dak. But Dak Prescott has to be a quarterback of many motherfucking whatever. Everybody says he's good at running. Look, if he's that good, he should be a fucking running back. He's a quarterback. I need Dak Prescott to be good at throwing the goddamn ball. I hate when people talk about, oh, he's so good at running. Well, look, give him 21 and let him run the fucking ball. Dak Prescott's job is to control the motherfucking ship. Hands on the goddamn steering wheel, making sure this motherfucker don't sink. That's Dak Prescott's job. I don't need him serving drinks. I don't need him asking captain, are you okay? Because he is the fucking captain. So I need him to know how to throw the ball too. I need him to know how to throw the ball too. So it's just so much that's going wrong with this organization right now, from coaches to quarterbacks. And I don't know if Jerry Jones really plans on making a move when it comes to coaches, but let's hope we go beat the Eagles. I think we can beat the Eagles. Will we beat the Eagles? I don't know. But do we have the talent to beat the Eagles? Fuck yeah. Are they playing like it? Fuck no. Is our coaches better than the Eagles coaches? Fuck no. So it's just so much to take into going into this game versus the Eagles. You know, we can go in there and stink up the building like we've been stinking it up. We can go in there and fuck them up like we fucked up the Jaguars. You know, you just don't know. You just don't know. But what we do know is that this team and coaches have been inconsistent, and our record shows that you are what your record says, and we are a 3-5 fucking team right now. You know, it's just the way it is, and it sucks, man. It sucks. You know, that 2016 season was something special, and if we had the defense we had now, we'd have beat Aaron Rodgers. This defense right here, we'd have beat Aaron Rodgers. No motherfucking doubt. No fucking doubt we'd have beat Aaron Rodgers. But it's just a tough one. You know, like I say, Cowboy Nation seems to scold video makers for coming on here talking about the negative things. And you know, sometimes I talk, it's funny, Cowboy Nation gets on Garrett for clapping even when we do bad. Like, they be like, oh, Garrett, you should be angry. Why are you clapping? But then they tell us we can't be angry. So how you mad at Garrett for clapping when they're fucking up, but tell us we can't be angry? We can't be fucking angry. You want Garrett to be angry when we lose, but not us, because you get on here and say, oh, you guys are not Cowboys fans. As soon as we lose, you guys are tucking your tail like pussies. We're not tucking our tail. We're just speaking the truth. True Cowboy fans will get on here and tell everybody when they're garbage, when they're playing like shit. And that's what I do. I don't have a very popular opinion in Cowboy Nation. You know, if you don't know, they don't fuck with me really. You know, but I don't give a fuck who the players are. It's about the organization. I was a fan before Dak Prescott, before Dez, before Zeke, before Beasley, before Witten, before Romo. I was a fan when Jason Garrett was still a fucking player. I was a fan when Garrett was still a player. You know, some of y'all wasn't even born when Garrett still was a player. You know, that's how long I've been a damn fan of the team. So players gonna come and go. Y'all hold on to players too. It's not about the fucking player. It's about the fucking team. And right now, this team is shitty. It's about the organization. This organization is shitty, dysfunctional. And it sucks, man, because it puts fans in a tough spot. You know, 1980 said it best. When the Cowboys lose, Cowboy Nation is in an uproar. They blaming and pointing fingers about who wrong and who right, or who wrong why we lost, or what's the reason why we lost. Who gives a shit what's the reason? It's a fucking loss. I don't see no other organization on the internet arguing with each other but us, man. Like I said before, we got to come together before, you know, we can try to point the finger. Let's talk about it, man. And this organization needs a big change. It needs a big change. You know, you can't keep, you know, just putting shade tree mechanics on your car. You got to take that motherfucker to a real body shop soon. And Jason Garrett and Lanahan are shade tree mechanics. You know, that guy from the hood that drank that liquor every weekend with that dirty ass towel in his back pocket with that cigarette hanging out of their mouth like, what wrong with that thing today, boss? What's going on with it? That them shade tree mechanics, they all sound like that too. You know what I'm saying? So, pretty much, I just think that Cowboy Nation has to understand that there's emotion in this. Just because you're not angry, or you and be like, look, when y'all say, oh man, trust your team, I don't trust my fucking team. I can't trust my team when the organization itself is fucked up. When Dak Prescott is FaceTiming Amari Cooper, trying to get acquainted through FaceTime. When him and Zeke are fucking walking around with dick guns. In the offseason, him and the guys went down to Miami, swear they was getting a connection, but they was just really down on vacation. Dak Prescott didn't do nothing in the offseason to better his game, and don't tell me I don't fucking know that, because everything that goes on with Dak Prescott and a football will be on the internet. And we didn't see nothing this offseason with Dak Prescott besides him at the Star throwing throws around with Beasley and Lance Lenore and these other guys. They were just throwing the ball to each other. No, that's it. That's it. That's not going to improve your accuracy. Of course you can hit Beasley when y'all the only ones on the goddamn field. That's not going to improve your accuracy. And the coaches didn't do nothing to help the kid out. They didn't do nothing. They didn't do a fucking thing to help the kid out. And man, I'm just tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired, man. Like, I ain't never been, like, I'm exhausted after games like I'm playing. It's just so, like, I'm so tired. Like, I'm so tired of seeing the same shit. Lanahan is 2-page playbook. Same old fucking plays. Fucking, you know, 3rd and 22 and we doing fucking toss plays, or whatever. We got Dak in the shotgun when we passing it to fucking Zeke. Zeke ain't got no running start. Like, what the fuck is Lanahan doing? No RPOs or nothing, man. So, you know, we just got to get it together, Cowboy Nation, Dallas Cowboy organization. We got to do the damn thing. And right now we're just playing piss poor. And we got to step it up if we want to win. I'm not giving up on the Cowboys, but I'm going to tell you when they fucking suck. And right now they fucking suck. Can we turn the division around? Yes, because of, you know, the Redskins just lose, and then we can come and beat a divisional team this Sunday. The question is, will we turn it around? That I don't know. Can we? Yes. Will we? Don't know. Because the coach is shit, the quarterback is playing like shit, the offensive line, a couple of those guys just aren't it. Oh God, Connor Williams surgery. Okay, I said it was gonna be long, but that's too long. So, peace out, y'all. I'm done. Fuck the Eagles. Fuck the Redskins. Fuck the Giants. Fuck everybody that don't like the Cowboys. Peace. Fifth quarter Cowboys.